Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're just continuing our series of My Mercedes and I. And I've got with me James, who's a fairly new club member. James, what's your surname?
Fredo Dermodov.
Well, that's easy for you to say. Good man. All right. And how long have you been a member of the club?
Say 1 year.
About a year. Okay.
1 year, but I've known the club for a bit more than that, but wasn't a member.
All right. And how long have you had this beast?
I had this 1989 420 SCL for a year, so it feels still new to me. And
we've been following your progress in some of the improvements you've been doing to the car that you've been videoing and putting on YouTube. Let's have a look at the interior.
Yep, okay, so we're going to open the front door. So, since I purchased the car, there's been an amount of work's been done to it. It was been retrimmed, the front seats. They were in a bad state. It had seat covers on it to protect them, but when I took them off and had a look, I just thought, no, they needed a bit of work. So I have me and a friend who we do upholstery work. We came up with the idea, just said, why not just retrim and give the car a bit of life.
So did you do the whole seat or just sections of it?
No, just the whole seat.
Both front seats?
Front seats, armrest, and yeah, we managed to find an actual match for the leather. Only the front seats were done. And we also added the heated seats to the car. That was more aftermarket, but it was something that, yeah, I would enjoy in long term. Also the radio. The radio was previously was an aftermarket one, and I wanted to get an original one, Becker one, so I managed to source an original
Source one of those, well done.
Also you can see the switches there for the heated seats. The coin tray. So the coin tray's been replaced, and they were purchased from the US. And the dashboard, you can see when I've purchased the car, this was the first thing I wanted to see was the dashboard, no cracks. For a car that's done 300,000 kilometers, I can tell you that the previous owners have kept it in the garage and looked after it. Also, there was some work done to the floor mat. It was missing this part, so we managed to make one up. And actually, I did a merchandise for the club, so the lady who does the embroidery for our scarves and that, she did the Mercedes-Benz.
Daughter.
Yeah, so she did the Mercedes-Benz for me. And yeah, the whole car, the front's been, the center console was split open when I first got the car, so we remolded that back together, got it back in shape, and yeah, the whole front just feels like it's a new car in the front.
Yeah, it certainly looks like it too. The have you done upholstery before?
Yeah, I've been working in lounges for 15 years.
Oh, right. I was going to say this.
But my friend's been the one who has the skills. He's the auto trimmer, and he's up in Kirrawee, and he's been doing it for a long time. So I knew he was the man for the job.
But it's beautiful work. It's come up exceptionally well, hasn't it?
I'm very happy. Look, I'm very happy with the car and the previous owners, how they looked after it. So it's not that easy to find these cars today in good order, and with high mileage like that, and it's still in its good order.
Well, that's right. That's the thing. You know, it is rare to find these type of cars, the 126s, with high mileage that are in good condition. The only other one I can think of, Matt Keynes, Peter Arnold, and a couple of other guys in the club. They've got some beautiful cars. Now this is the long wheelbase version, isn't it? Let's have a look at the comfort level that the passengers in the rear can expect.
So here we are. So it's a back seat. You can see like nobody sat in the back. It's
Well, I'm glad you said that, not me. Have you done any refurbishment to the back?
I've just did vinyl cleaning. I've like with a proper cleaner, leather cleaner. I've got all my products I've been using, and it's just maintenance, just regular maintenance. I've taken the whole seats out.
Oh, right, so the seats have come out to be cleaned, and
floor mats have been come out. Cleaned the floor mats.
look at the room here. It's unbelievable.
It's just like I said. You just get lucky if you find a car like this with 40 age, and it's just not like around the block you find a car like this. You really got to.
Right.
This because of Mark Hertz. I was in contact with Mark Hertz.
Yeah.
Is where I found this car. He led me to Scott Robertson.
Oh yeah.
And that's Scott Robertson's close friend. And that's how I found about that car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it was a Melbourne car, wasn't it?
It was a Melbourne car, so it's 3 owners. I'm probably the 4th one now. But yeah, I'm just happy with the service history. Like the car's just it's been well cared for. You can tell someone's put a lot of love in it.
Look at that, they look brand new.
Yes. It does lift it when you get some new taillights on there.
Yep. What's in the boot?
Okay, so
Apart from some humongous space.
yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So here I've set out the layout of all the original documents, everything since the car was purchased. Yep, so you have the commercial invoice, you have Pelican parts, that's the parts I recommend for Mercedes, the events I've attended. You also have so you've got all the guarantee. So the car's in 1990 in Australia.
Right.
420 SEL, but the build date was September 1989.
Okay.
So it is a demo car when first arrived. And yeah, so all the booklets still original, no tears in them. The full service history now is for so many kilometers. It's all full now. You still got the original owner in here that hasn't been damaged, tampered.
Wow.
It's all original. The rego, where it was purchased. I still kept. I did put tint windows on the car because today these cars, when they get in age, all the plastics start to get brittle.
Yes, it's a way of protecting them, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
Protecting the interior.
Everything's there, even the purchase document. This is from the dealer. So you see here, it's purchased 27th of March. It tells you
Worrells Motors Turak.
That's right, yeah. So you got the key code, you got the paint colour, everything's there about the car, signed, all of that, all the original. It hasn't really faded. So I was really impressed to find all this.
Yeah, it's a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, yeah, so you get this, everyone knows about this, you get this original by Mercedes. So we'll go with the.
Yep.
So now I'm going to open up the lid, the spare tyre. So look, there's only one toolkit we get, but I actually got 2 toolkits. I'm happy to give anyone in the club if they're missing toolkits, because I have 2. This is the original tyre for a car with 300,000 kilometres. They never touched the original tyre. It's brand new, but it's hard.
Yeah, wouldn't be any good for you. Yeah, wouldn't be any good.
It's no good. I've taken it out. I've gave it a clean. I've done all that. The jacks, everything's in place. All the toolkit, everything's
All original.
Yeah.
All original. Good.
The car was first when I took it to Joe Simon. He had to look under the windows because he was saying these are common for us.
Yes.
For the rear window, and he just told me no, this. And I didn't even know when I purchased the car. I didn't know this was. I didn't do my homework.
Right.
I was just in the luck when he told me no, this is alright. This is a good car.
What made you want to have a not only a Mercedes-Benz, but probably one of the longest vehicles they make?
Well, I never had the long wheelbase. Look, I'll tell you really, a friend of mine has a original LTD P6 Australian made saloon.
Yeah.
That car's like a long wheelbase. Like when I saw that car, I was like, I don't know, that just kicked me in the head because I really wanted to get a Mercedes again, an old one, but I really wanted to get a long wheelbase because the previous one we had in the family was a 280S 116 short
Right.
wheelbase,
Yeah.
and then a 126 300 SE, and also they were the straight six.
Right.
And I heard a lot about people talking about the V8s, how they're much more power, much beautiful tone sound in the cabin, and this came in mind. I have seen these 420s for a long time on the road, and I thought, you know, why not?
Why not indeed?
Have a go, you know?
Well, let's have a look at the big engine under the bonnet, shall we?